So from now on, we're going to start our debating. So who's are in agreeing side about this topic? What about disagreeing? Oh, what are you like? What are you like?
Disagree.
Disagree. Okay. So 4 of disagree is here. So let's talk about your assertion and reason, starting with Doris.
Really? I'm disagreeing to use elementary school uniforms, and there are many reasons. First, parents will hate elementary school uniform because it is so expensive. In teenagers, children will grow up faster. So parents need the school uniform to make a size to them. So it will be a many cost. Yes, and it is not really it is not real to school uniform make less of to violence. In my middle school, many students use like dismantlement or food. So more students think about school uniform is not used to unify. Yes, that's it. It was my opinion.
Okay, next can Ian.
Oh, Danny first.
Okay.
Why? Okay, so my opinion, elementary school students should not be regulated to wear their school uniforms. And first of the reason is that elementary school in Korea is usually a 6th grade and first grade and the 6th grade like gaps are very big, so if children are regulated for their school uniform is same amount as 6th graders do, it'll probably cause like first grade students are not that like they could possibly not wear the school uniform usually. And second of all, giving school like I said, elementary school has 6th grade, and if every parents gotta change like buy a new school uniform every year, and if that's the case, it'll be quite expensive. Like the on other like it's usually a thing. It'll be pretty expensive, and parents gotta buy it every year because elementary school students grow up really fast. So I think it would not have any benefit.
Yeah. I disagree. The elementary school student wear school uniform because some of the expert they insist the better the academic environment. But in my opinion, the elementary school student they are very young and they can judge what is the academic the environment and something like that. So yeah, in my also case, I don't see if the student wearing the school uniform, it doesn't make any difference about the environment. And also some the expert they say that this uniform, wearing this uniform, make it more focus on study, but I don't see any of the studies it prove that wearing uniform can make better the result and performance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I disagree.
Okay. Thank you.
So I think, in my opinion, should an elementary school does not require school uniform because uniforms limit our creativity, like the idea, like choosing what to wear helps students develop independence and personality. Uniform take always this chance to grow. Like kids grow too fast like that. So like Doris and Irene too. Like that. And uniforms looks neat, but our freedom and comfort are more important. That's it.
Okay. So, can I ask Danny a question?
Yes.
What about you guys said the school uniforms are very expensive to buy for every year, but
I'm done.
what?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. So, in our middle school and high school, they just provide us a support of money. Yes.
You mean the government?
Yeah, the government. So, what do you think about that one?
Can I first? I watched the news that our government of course support the school uniforms for middle school and high school, but they only once in a year for the we have two kinds of school uniforms. One is for daily life, and the other one is only for some special day. And the government only support special day the uniforms. So the daily the costume, it high cost, and as Dennis said, the middle school and high school student, they are growing up very fast, so it costs a lot every year.
Okay.
May I add up to David's opinion?
Sure.
So, like David said, they only provide support for a special uniforms,
Yes.
which means they usually do not support uniforms such as like athletic uniform or and the athletic uniforms actually were quite fast because from my experience I just bought a 4 pair of pants last year because all 3 of them I was playing with my friend and it ripped off, it had a hole in the knee and so like that. Like Guy said, it actually wears off quite fast, so which makes a problem that parents gotta buy them multiple times, not only once a year.
Okay. Good.
And government are give the money to take the uniform that one time. So it's too short, and so we will buy at 2nd grade and 3rd grade like that. So it's expensive. And
most school uniform is not good enough. Their quality is so low to wear to students. So that's it.
Okay, so can I give you guys a question one more?
Okay.
Isn't it a bigger financial burden for parents to buy expensive, trendy clothes instead of a set of uniforms provided by a government?
Yes.
Is it? Do you have any?
I'm sorry.
Isn't it more expensive than for trendy clothes instead of set of uniform provided by government? Like normally clothes, they have to buy them a lot. But our school uniforms, the government just give us support a little bit and they can buy more after that. But we have to buy the trendy clothes for every year for a 6th year. So what do you guys think about this one?
So, can I say something?
Sure.
My idea is that not all parents has to necessarily buy the trendy clothes like school do. Usually they will only buy actually necessary clothes if parents are buying clothes for them. For usual, students would buy trendy clothes with their pocket money because, yeah. So in my opinion, I think that it's not really necessary to buy trendy clothes, so it is a quite different case with school uniforms.
Okay, so do you have statistical evidence about that?
Well, let me search about that later.
Okay.
Can I say something? I think, in my opinion, school uniforms to provide by government is not good quality to them, and it will be a problem, and it was a many problems to provide school uniforms for lately. So many parents worried about government will provide to students for 1 month, and it will be a problem to provide it and get it. Yes, that's it.
Yes. So there are like 1,600 billion won was like spending on our school uniform every year. So I think the money, like the government's money, like financial, economic problem is serious. So let's just make an solution.
Okay.
So do you have a solution? Do you have more idea?
Our the discussion topic is should elementary school also require school uniforms. So all of us already disagree with this requiring school uniforms. So yeah, in this case we of course provide the trendy clothes to our children.
So you mean?
Yeah.
Can you say a little more briefly?
Yeah, from my point of view, yeah, as I'm a parent, so I have to provide trendy clothes to my children during the elementary school the period. But when they were elementary school student, they just not picky. So we just provide the economic clothes. So yeah, it's not really expensive rather than wearing school uniforms. Yeah, what do you think? When you school,
Yeah.
maybe you want this one, trend one. But the elementary school, it doesn't require, right?
Actually, I bought a lot of clothes when I was in elementary school. Like all, you guys didn't see my clothes in my home. It's very messy and there's a lot that I couldn't even find my clothes that I want. So I just
Okay,
bought a lot.
Ah.
Yeah, it's just so my mom gave me money, just like big case, so that I could spend on in that one. So yeah,
Yeah, so it should be depends on the person.
yes. So
Can I say something?
sure.
I did some research about average price of clothing in Korea, and it's 70,000 won usually for a single clothes in my research, and a single set of school uniforms are usually around like 2,050,000 won, and if it like, so for example, if we buy 2 sets of school uniform a single year, it would be 5 million won. And if you buy 2 sets of daily life, like usual clothing they wear outside of school, it'll only be 2,008,000 won. So in comparison, the single set of school uniform is more expensive than single set of clothes we wear in daily life. So it proves that school uniforms are quite expensive than daily life clothes.
Okay. So let's make a solution then.
Okay.
We have a money problem. We have to solve that one first. So, what should we do? Do you have any idea of the solution?
Can I say something? In my middle school, there are an event of sharing school uniforms.
Sharing?
Yes, share.
Oh yeah.
So,
Good idea.
so money to sell school uniform will use to make a more grade to school. Yes, so it will be good to do this event.
Then
Much
you,
good did it.
Oh,
then you mean we should require and just do sharing day, or just do our daily like this clothes and just share this daily clothes? Which solution is that?
about elementary school.
Yeah.
And I'm disagreeing to make elementary school uniforms, but it will be good middle school, and I disagree to elementary school uniforms.
So your solution was
Yes,
just sharing day at school at every year
Yes,
for normal clothes or a school uniform.
no more clothes.
Normal clothes.
More,
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Sure.
So what the Doris said is that the argument is support for. You agree,
Disagree.
but your opinion is disagree. But why you kind of say this?
Normal
Kind of.
clothes.
Yeah.
Not school uniform, is it?
Yes.
It's just
So you mean after the graduate the elementary school, the student they have their they wear,
Yes.
right? And then they just give their daily clothes
Yes.
to the new guys, right?
Yes.
Or you know, there during the 6 years, many children just throw away their clothes and just buy new ones. So they can share the clothes that they can't wear because it's too small to wear.
Yes.
So I think this is a good idea. Yes. Casual clothes sharing day.
Yeah. So what I mean is, the opinion is when we agree this kind of opinion, this kind of the question. Yeah. That is support for the agreement, right?
Oh.
But the opinion is disagree.
Yes.
We can change it.
Right? Maybe you can change your opinion, right?
No.
And then that is the solution for your
On green side.
I believe that this solution can be this green side.
Can you tell us the reason?
So I'm disagreeing to elementary school uniforms, and these shelling days refers to shelling to student elementary school student to casual clothes. So many elementary school student, some elementary school student parents have less money to order. So yes, that's it.
Okay, so my solution is to I mentioned about the monies that are costing every year. There's like 1,600 billion won they're solving on each year for their school uniforms. So we can use that instead of school uniforms. We can use like AI educational like infrastructure and students' mental health or their lunch, and we can just develop their like life that one. Not only for a school uniform, then we can just let us to wear casual clothes, and we can just put the money and get more comfortable for their school year. So what do you think about that one?
great idea.
Thank you. Do you guys have more solution or anything else to do?
Can I suggest a new solution? Okay, so my solution is that the school uniforms are usually like slightly less quality than our daily life clothing, or slightly better quality than our daily life clothing, but there's no middle ground for it, and yet they'll cost very much they'll cost almost 3 times more than our daily life clothing, and I think that is 2 times more than our daily life clothing, and I think that is because of the companies that make school uniforms cooperate together to increase the price of them. So I've seen a news of that actually happening, and yeah, I think that is the reason. So I think government has to make a regulation that can lower limit the price of school uniforms. So
And let them to wear school uniform for a little bit more cheaper.
yeah, they could.
And we have to think about them, the sellers, because they just sell their school uniforms for every year for like first and second semester.
Well, like I said, they are slightly good quality or slightly less quality than our usual daily life clothes, but it means they'll probably have similar production quality and production. Their let me search about a word.
So, what's your solution for that one?
So my idea is that we can like limit the cost of the clothing based on their production cost.
Russian coast.
Yeah, if like the cost of the clothing is, for example, is 50,000 won, we can limit the price to 70,000 won, and they'll still make up for their production quality. Yeah, so that is my opinion.
Okay. Okay. Mine was
AI
yeah AI. I don't know like
AI.
투자 to English.
investment.
Investment.
Mhm.
Investment.
Yeah.
Oh, investment.
Invest.
Best.
Invest.
Yeah.
Investment.
Invest.
There's
Oh,
a T.
investment.
Well,
Money.
Money. Okay.
Instead of school uniform. Money to pay my education and lunch and what's more? Mental health. Instead of school uniform. This was my solution. David, do you have it?
Yeah. The earlier I said the problem is that wearing the uniforms cannot make any good the academic environment and the study result. So instead of wearing the school uniform, also the government have to invest more the efficient way for the academic environment, and also put the money for the future potential academic curriculums. Yeah, rather than put the money for providing the school uniforms.
I'm sorry, similar idea with me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then, Ian, do you have one?
no.
No? Then let's add this all of our ideas. Okay. Casual clothes,
Casual holidays.
sharing day every year.
Well, we have also those kind of the event in
Yeah.
around us
Yes.
already.
Yes. If
Yeah,
I-
then we don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you erase this one?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
And quality, limit the price of the clothes through a government.
I made this solution, but I don't think it's appropriate because we are talking about banning the clothes, not giving a solution about their costs. I mean, what I mean here is that we are meant to talk about reason to ban the school uniform, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
reason to ban the school uniforms, but I don't think talking about that is not.
Do you
Yeah,
think it's
we-
not good?
we-
Okay.
we-
Okay. Okay. So next, and then this one. Let's add this one together. So. Invest government money
What are you doing?
Invest.
The government budget.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
and budget and to education, AI education.
Yeah.
AI or
Lunch.
mental health. And what was the more education that you mentioned?
Educational program.
Educational program. School program. Lunch instead of
School uniforms.
29 minutes. The teacher just said 30 minutes.
4. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. So
1. I mean 3, 2,
4,
1,
3.
0,
Two.
minus 1, minus
Wow.
2.
That's the government budget is
Over.
uniform. Yes.
5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
1.
Finish.
Wow.
Teacher John,
Yeah.
you're done.
Oh, time is running.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is your conclusion?
Our conclusion was to invest the government's budget to AI education or mental health education, and it's just for an educational program or lunch instead of school uniform.
Because
Yes.
the discussion is starting from the problem. Our problem is the wearing the school uniform cannot make any difference on the academic environment and the result of the study and performance. So rather than the investment wearing the school uniform, the government budget should be put on the valuable place.
So you all agree that you guys don't need school uniform?
Yes, that's
Ah.
why we just talk about solution.
Very clear.
Invest the government budget? What do you mean?
So every year about like 1,600 billion won are just like invested on our school uniform. So we just think about instead of our school uniform, we can just put the money on AI or like that educational things.
Okay, so you guys prefer these things
Yes.
rather than this one? You guys all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then he's still drawing something.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, good job.
Yay.
Oh, thank you.
Why are you thinking?
Because why not?
What's yours?
Oh yeah. This is Ian's. I have Ian's pencil case,
Oh,
but I don't want to
okay.
keep
Sorry.
Okay.
Budget. Budget. Okay. We had a debating time, and I have some questions to each one of you. So Doris, while you're debating, you're having debating, tell me how the debatings are.
Debating was great, and we made a solution to more weight instead of school uniforms. So there was four ideas.
Mm-hmm.
First is sharing days, like sharing casual clothes
Mm-hmm.
to poor students,
Mm.
elementary school students. And second was Dennis' opinion and made a high quality
Mm-hmm.
to casual, and third and fourth is Irene and David's opinion. So
Mm.
and we mix this opinion.
Mm. Who thought about the AI?
Me.
Can you tell me the details?
For like in future we'll just use AI a lot, so we can just study about like AI and
Do you think it's useful to the kids?
yes,
Why?
because they have to use AI for the future and and social life, and when they become a little more when they get older, they should have the chance to use AI. They're just using their smartphones and like notebooks or so I think they have a lot of reason to learn about AI.
I think this topic would be interesting to us whenever we talk about the AI's benefit. Denny. Benefit.
Benefit.
Yeah. Actually, this kind of student is American style. Yes. But I know that this guy focuses on our, sharing ideas, but he, his habit is drawing something and creating something. But in my point of view, it's okay. Yeah, you can just do whatever you want because it's free. Like you have some kind of your own freedom, so feel free to do anything. Yeah, but if you just focus more and prepare more, then you'll get more as you prepare. Okay? So I'm saying that again. So whenever David and when teacher John was university student, when we do our projects or like homeworks for the school project, we didn't have AI at that time. So David, how did you prepare the projects and the homework stuff for this university level?
Yeah, university. Today's
Mm-hmm.
when we have some kind of project and homework from school, we get together. The AI. We have a lot of AI, right? Gemini, many kinds of AI. So we can use it and we can make it more easier. But when I was a university student, we made some kind of group all together, and then we go to library and search some kind of information, and then we gather together all kinds of information. So it takes a lot of time.
Right.
Yeah.
It took a lot of time, but
It's not efficiency.
it's not efficiency. But do you think it's more efficient like when we use Gemini or like AI stuff?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You think it is?
Yeah, AI is.
But in my point of view, if I am a professor, most of the students will search AI and Gemini, and how can you make different like between them? Like among them, most of the people use AIs and Gemini, that's not their opinion. Then how can we, or the teachers, professors, can say, oh, Doris, A+, oh, Ian, minus, like D-. How can I make that?
The professor also have to use the AI, how to measure, how to.
But this is the thing. Also, students can search that too. In professor's point of view, students can search that. So it's like going up and up and down. So there's always issue and there's always problem, but if we make them to an advantage side, that will be more beneficial. So Ian, while you're debating, what was impressive idea that you think? Think about it. I'll give you some time. Danny,
Yeah.
so you agree to have not having school uniforms, don't you?
Yes.
Right? Then what do you think about the Hwarang Elementary, Samyuk Elementary, something like private schools are having their school uniform these days?
Okay.
What do you think about it?
Well, honestly, I don't think that that'll bring a lot of benefits to the students
Mhm.
because they're elementary school and I don't think they would quite understand the concept of the school uniforms. They'll just think it as daily life clothing they gotta wear going to school, not as something special. So I think is that it generally has no benefits for the students or their parents.
Okay. So that is your idea, but they're still having their school uniform these days, like the yellow thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ian, did you think about it?
I think it's good. The Davis's idea is good. Like invest the government budget and like many things. And I think it's good. Like look at the news like that. It's like what is the 근거?
근거? Reason? Evidence? Yes.
There's an example like that. I think it's good.
Okay, that was impressive. Okay. So everyone, if you are being the head of some kind of field in Korea, like you guys are holding each field of governments, what do you want to work for? Like in my point of view, I would like to be in sports field. I would like to handle the sports field in government.
Me too.
You too? Okay, sports. What about you guys? There are many ways that you can be the leader.
Do you have to pick a thing in real life? Because I don't know a lot of government.
There are like military stuff, militaries, and food, like medical thing, education. There are many things, right? So what do you want to be if you have a chance to be a leader? Teacher John wants to be Donald Trump.
Honestly, I think I wanna be a part of a military
Okay.
department because current military department isn't like pretty good in my opinion
What is not good?
because I don't think they're doing their job properly because I think they are careless about their soldiers.
So when you are being a president in military field, you will make them to be careful and to be caring more
Yeah,
than before.
yes.
That's good. What about you guys?
Can I say something? I want to the minister culture heritage.
All culture of heritage.
Yes.
Why?
Because our history is beautiful and we should prevent our culture. Yes. So yes, that's it.
Prevent? Do you think prevent is right?
No, I know.
Preserve.
Yes, preserve.
Preserve. Okay, good.
I will want to the medical
Medical. Why?
because maybe I'm multi-carers, so multi-carers and I like study to the what is the
Chemistry.
chemistry like that. So science and chemistry is help to the medical things.
Okay.
So I think it's good.
So you want to be in Medicare
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
sports. What about you?
Yeah, our the social issue is giving birth, the lowest
Right,
level
right,
giving
right.
birth.
Mhm.
So maybe the government support
Mm.
some kind of the environment.
Mm.
We can have more baby.
Okay. So now, everyone, let's think about to have more babies. If you are the minister of that field, what is your idea to let the people can have more child? These days, like 0.7, I've heard.
I've heard that it increased to 1.
Is it?
I think it'll be temporary.
Okay.
Mm.
But in 1950s, the average were like more than 5. The kids. So, but still, the Korean population, like older people are like most of it. So, do you have any idea to encourage the people, the young the parents can get some more, child? Think about it. If you're the minister of that field, what would you serve or provide? Think about it. Let's share your ideas.
May I say
Hmm.
something? I want to make more great benefit to them,
Like what?
to give some money to can I check vocabulary?
Okay, go ahead.
So, I would just no kids, no senior welfare.
No kids, no senior welfare?
Yeah.
Wow. You're Kim Jong-un.
Wo정.
Okay. Any ideas?
So
Hmm.
I will give some money to take care of their child,
Mm.
like give some make an environment to take care of a baby well.
Mhm. The governments are doing these days,
Yes.
right? But do you think they need some more benefit to get?
But it is enough. Yes.
Do you think it's enough?
Yes, it is enough.
Okay.
In my
Oh.
yes, is the same as stories like multi-child services, like sale the 5%, like
Okay, that's a great idea.
give the money
Mhm.
and many benefit things to them.
Mm-hmm.
And now the services is not enough
Mm.
because many people are it's like don't like that's it.
No, try to say it. You can help.
Yeah, I would think that maybe we can think about the ecosystem,
Okay.
like church,
Oh.
Christian.
Oh.
So when I was very young,
Mhm.
I went to church and
Oh.
then I hanging out all the same age,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was really good
Mm-hmm.
and help each other.
Mm.
So maybe our society
Mm.
maybe can be like this. Then their parents they don't worry about their kids.
Ah.
Because everybody is something like
Great idea.
Yeah.
Mm. So kind of religious, the groups can provide the generations meeting so that they take care of the child and the parents would be comfortable
Yeah.
or convenient. So they will think, we can get some more child. That's a great idea. So 5% coupon. It's enough. He's saying like, you know, like local kind of group meetings or something. What do you think?
I'm not quite sure. We can provide support for them in financial way, but still I don't think they'll have a lot of baby because as the media improve and it gets easier to like know the information. I think the reason behind their decreasing amount of babies is because of there being a like some people's only being exposed to media that talks about that side of like raising a child. Like I think they think raising a child is very like tired and job, but such a job, and yeah, I think that is the reason, but I cannot come up with a appropriate solution.
Well, actually, these days, like 30s and 40s, their generations say that if we have more than one child, we cannot afford it. If one of the parents just work, then you cannot afford it. Like academies, many academies, and you know, educational fees and something like that, they cannot afford it. So that's why 30s or 40s, they hesitate to get more than one child. Hey, let's get just one child and focus on this child. So when they want to have more than 2 or 3, then either parents will say, hey, can you handle it? Can you handle it? But this is a fact these days. So I see that in Pyeolle, there are, most of the people have only one child or more than 3 or 4. That's like, you know, opposites. So in Dasan Sheepyland, what teacher Jong is teaching, 60% are only one child. Yes, only one child. So the parents are doing everything for them. But when they have more than 3 or 4 children, like, they cannot do anything what they want. So there is like, just like a coin, front and back. Okay, good job. So we had the debating about this one, and this is your conclusion. And I totally agree that we need to have some investment in not just have school uniform, maybe better to use those kind of budgets into AI, mental health, educational program, kind of lunch. I've heard that your nutritionist in Byeolgaram Middle School made your food menu bad,
Yes.
Oh.
right? Yes. Maybe your son is still in
Hwajok is very good.
Hwajok is very good,
That's
but
good.
do you agree? No?
It kind of changed than last time, but
But you like it?
they're serving a nice food.
Healthy food?
But I don't think it's rather being healthy.
Okay. Okay. But these two are saying negative things, right?
Yes.
I heard Hwajok's lunch is very delicious.
Yeah.
Then you can transfer to Hwajok Middle School.
No.
Okay, everyone. Actually, we only have 16 minutes left, so quick water time, okay? Quick break time, and then we're gonna finish it up with our vocabularies. Go ahead.